Hey, Timberwolves fans, ready to score big with Wolves gear without breaking the bank? Let me introduce you to Sezzle and the Pay in 4 program. With Sezzle, you can split your payments into 4 easy, interest-free installments on all your Wolves purchases. From jerseys and hoodies to courtside seats, Sezzle has got you covered. Wherever you shop, however you rep the Wolves. Download the Sezzle app and get started today. Sezzle, the official jersey patch sponsor of the Timberwolves. Subject to approval, see terms and conditions at Sezzle.com. Stats in the arena have gone haywire. We have nobody keeping track of anything. It's chaos. There's Murray up top. Gordon locks and loads. Straight away, Brady hits. 5 straight Aaron Gordon points. Denver 92. Minnesota 90. Tough to slow down a team with 4 20-point scores. That's what Jokic, Tim Hardaway Jr., Aaron Gordon, and Jamal Murray did. All of them in the starting lineup all went for 23 or more points. Nuggets go to 10-2 on the season. The Wolves fall to 8-5. Up next Monday night, we'll have the simulcast for you across the radio network. It's the Wolves and the Mavericks coming up on Monday night. Pre-game gets underway at 6:30 with Wolves Live on FanDuel Sports Network, 6:45 across the network. Jim and I will have the call for you at 7:10. Then back to radio only on Wednesday when the Wolves take on the Wizards. 6:45 the pregame, 7:10 the tip. Then the Wolves go on the road for 3 straight. That'll do it for our portion of the postgame here from Section 132 of the Lower Bowl. Final score, Denver 123, Timberwolves 112. Stay tuned. Cal Soderquist has the rest of the postgame next from the NBA Tonight studios here at Target Center, including sound from the locker room. Highlights from this one, updated scores from around the NBA. That's next as the postgame show rolls on after a 11-point loss to the Nuggets here tonight on the Timberwolves Radio Network.
Are you ready, Wolves fans? This is a big one.
Off the Rudy screen, now runs in the paint, off to Rudy, up strong, he jams, ending up foul from behind.
The Wolves host the Dallas Mavericks Monday, November 17th for Native American Heritage Night.
The Mike Rudy pick and roll pays dividends in the game's biggest moment.
The first 5,000 fans score a free rally towel courtesy of Treasure Island and the Prairie Island Indian community. Get your tickets right now at Timberwolves.com.
Target Center is hopping tonight.
Set a destination for the island and discover a world sure to satisfy every taste. Searching for the freshest seafood? Perhaps prime ribs more your style. Like to load up on mouth-watering sides? Maybe you're the salad bar type. Or simply indulge your sweet tooth. With our endless selections, why choose? Satisfy all your cravings. Trade Winds Buffet, only at Treasure Island Resort and Casino. Destination, fun.
This is Alan Horton, the radio voice of the Minnesota Timberwolves. And just like the Wolves and Lynx rely on great teamwork, we rely on Loeffler Companies for our copy, print, and IT solutions. And you can too. From print and copy sales and service, managed IT and cybersecurity, to unified communications, business security, and automation. Loeffler will help you succeed. With trusted local experts and world-class service, Loeffler is your most valuable partner. Got tech needs? Get Loeffler. Visit Loeffler.com.
Yeah, I just think struggled to find easy baskets, and then just kind of made it hard. So we fought the game really. Offense didn't come easy, and to some of our guys who have been scoring well, and I think then they just got a little frustrated.
Yeah, Minnesota's usually red-hot offense really struggling tonight, especially in that decisive fourth quarter as the Denver Nuggets surging ahead for good. That 18-6 game-sealing run that occurred right in the meat of that final frame, and it helped lift this visiting Nuggets team to a 123-112 victory tonight at Target Center. Welcome back inside the Federated Insurance postgame show, recognizing Shearer Brothers as the business partner of the month here on the Timberwolves Radio Network. Still to come, we hope to get inside that Timberwolves locker room and hear from a Wolves player reacting to tonight's setback. We also will look ahead to Monday's meeting with the Dallas Mavericks, Game 3 of the 4-game homestand for the Timberwolves, and at least on paper, a great chance for the Wolves to get back on track after tonight's loss. We'll also catch you up on other scores, all of them finals from around the association. And right now, we'll get to our Mayo Clinic moment of excellence. And again, despite Minnesota suffering this loss tonight, the fans in attendance still treated to an absolute barn burner between these two division rivals. The Denver Nuggets opened the game on a 15-5 run, led by as many as 12 in that first quarter, but it was the Timberwolves finishing that first frame on a 15-1 flurry. They led by 2 after 1. They traded punches in that second quarter. Wolves carried a 5-point advantage into the locker rooms at the break, 60-55. Then Denver regained control. They led by 1 going to the fourth quarter, but Julius Randle and the Timberwolves getting Minnesota back to within striking distance as that third frame wrapped up.
Takes a run on Watson down the lane, splits the D, gets another layup, his second straight. 12.6 seconds left. Can the Wolves get a stop? It's 87-84. Murray up into the front court with Conley on him. Off a Jokic screen. Switched on to Randle. Pokes the ball free. Julius has got it with 3 seconds left. He'll race to the rim and jam it with a second to go. Timberwolves within 1. Murray, the three-quarter court heave. He missed it. He may not have gotten it off in time. A 6-0 Wolves run to end the third.
They come up short tonight, but Minnesota did a great job of finishing each of the first 3 quarters strong. We mentioned the 15-1 run in the first, closed the first half with a mini 8-2 burst. And how about Julius Randle beating that third quarter horn right there, getting Minnesota back to within 1, and still very much a contest as we went to the fourth. That sequence, tonight's Mayo Clinic moment of excellence. At Mayo Clinic, we're doing what's never been done. So unfortunately, Julius and the Wolves come up short. They'll now turn their attention to a matchup with the Dallas Mavericks on Monday at Target Center. Light slate of games across the association this evening. Just 4 other contests taking place. One featured the defending champion Oklahoma City Thunder in Charlotte tonight, looking to improve to 13-1 to start their season. Only team in the Western Conference with a better record than the now 10-2 Denver Nuggets after they get a 7th straight victory tonight at Target Center. But in Charlotte, the Thunder, as you might expect, handle business against the Hornets.
On the sideline, dishing to Shea. Cozied up on by Reeves. Jumped out by Simpson on a switch. Shea maintains a dribble, backing with 6 to shoot. Mid-post left, spins baseline for a fadeaway 18-foot jumper over the right shoulder. He rains and drains it. Boy, he is a masterful scorer and has 31 tonight in 25 minutes, nailing 13 of 19 shots. Thunder now by 14.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander finishes with 33 points, 7 assists. Services not needed in the final 12 minutes. Actually, the 8th time in OKC's 14 games that he has been able to sit out an entire fourth quarter. That is a great example of the Thunder's dominance so far this season. He had 15 in the third as the Thunder really stretched that lead out. They get a 109-96 win over the Hornets tonight in Charlotte. Lakers were in Milwaukee for what we thought would be a fun Luka v. Giannis battle. But instead, this one was all Luka and the Lakers, and especially so, building a big lead in the first half.
Here is Giannis, 15-footer from the left elbow. No good.
That's
Rebound, Ayton.
That's why Giannis even can't make baskets.
Here comes Luka out of the back court. Luka dribbling. Pulls up to the three-point line, now drives into the paint. Luka picks up his dribble. Follow a 15-footer. Good again. Luka ends up on his wallet. Doesn't matter. The Lakers lead by 29 points, 61-32 with 1 minute remaining in the half.
Let them shoot. They can't make baskets.
That's an understatement. The Milwaukee Bucks had a hard time getting the bottom of the net in that first half. Just 10 of 41 from the field in those first 24 minutes, including 4 of 21 from distance. So that, coupled with 21 first-half points from Luka Doncic, he finishes with 41 on the night. Lakers cruise to a 119-95 victory in Milwaukee. And the Cleveland Cavaliers hosting the Grizzlies earlier this afternoon. Donovan Mitchell leads the way with 30.
And again, Memphis can't call time to stop the momentum. There's a steal by Mitchell. Mitchell ahead to Allen. Powell with 2 hands. Donovan Mitchell with arms like snakes.
You called it, Tim. They can't stop the madness. No timeouts.
101-92. Memphis with the 9, and we've got a carry of the basketball by Cedric Coward. 3:48 to go. A 25-8 fourth quarter for the Cavaliers.
30 points on the night for Mitchell. Cavs cruise to the victory at home against the Grizz, 108-100. Timberwolves suffer the 11-point setback tonight at Target Center. The Denver Nuggets have now won 7 straight games, and they seize control of this one with that 18-6 game-sealing run midway through the final frame. Let's hear from Anthony Edwards right now in the locker room reacting to the defeat.
And this one was going back and forth for 3 quarters, and then the fourth quarter kind of got away from you guys. What do you think happened there?
They scored the ball. We did it.
Was there a defensive lapse or communication, or what did you think it was?
They made a lot of shots. Yeah, they just made shots and we didn't.
And what made it difficult for you going tonight?
I don't know. Nothing they did. I got to make my shots. Just that simple. Just a bunch of shots. Go to the gym tomorrow, hopefully make them.
Nas got going a little bit tonight. I know you said you've been talking to him, just kind of sticking with it. Was that obviously good to see? Good to see now.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's why I'm pissed. You know, he had a big game tonight and we couldn't pull it out for him. So I blame myself for this one.
Yeah, big night for Naz Reid, getting back on track in terms of the shooting. He had 17 first-half points, 4 of 5 from distance. And Naz, a big reason why the Wolves, at least in the first half, able to overcome an off-shooting night from Ant. So the good news, normally Ant's shooting slumps do not last many games, so we'll see if he can get back on track right away Monday night when the Wolves host the struggling Dallas Mavericks. That does it for our coverage this evening. For Alan Horton, I am Cal Soderquist saying so long. Big thank you to on-site engineer Veronica Rodriguez, statistician Super Dave Handelin, and Alex Leibold helping out as our studio coordinator here in the NBA Tonight studios. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. We will talk to you on Monday. Timberwolves and Mavs, the penultimate game of this 4-game homestand for Minnesota as the Wolves look to get back on track. Tip-off set just after 7 o'clock. Our pregame coverage will come your way at 6:45 on the Timberwolves Radio Network.
You've been listening to Timberwolves Basketball, presented by U.S. Bank, the official bank of the Minnesota Timberwolves. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. By Marvin, windows and doors custom crafted for your vision. By Treasure Island Resort and Casino, the exclusive casino partner of the Minnesota Timberwolves. By Mayo Clinic, official medical provider of the Minnesota Timberwolves. You know where to go. And by Sezzle, the official jersey patch partner of the Timberwolves. Buy now, pay later, with no interest on all your Wolves gear. Download the Sezzle app today. Terms and conditions apply. This has been a presentation of the Timberwolves Radio Network.
Is not quite official, but basically official. The upset in Tuscaloosa, Oklahoma beating Alabama, Texas A&M, biggest comeback in school history. USC wins to quietly keep themselves in the playoff picture. Notre Dame has a top 25 win. James Franklin may have a new job. And oh, by the way, we have the best NFL slate we've had in probably weeks. So I guess what I'm asking you is, you ready to buckle in and talk some ball, J-Mart? Ready to buckle in and talk some ball or what?
You know, I don't care about football.
Oh, you want to talk UConn beating BYU in Boston? Okay, we can do that for 3 hours. I got nothing but time.
Whatever, man. Like, sports is sports. No, I'm just kidding. There's a lot to talk about.
You sounded like, whatever, man. Yeah, sport.
No, tonight with my family, we watched our youngest daughter walk.
Oh!
And so it's kind of hard to care. Just a great moment. We've been waiting on it. We knew there were breakthroughs, and she was so proud of herself. And when she realized that she could do it, she was just all over the place, going to mommy, going to daddy, going to her sister. And this was happening right as Georgia and Texas was beginning. So I missed probably the first 10, 11 minutes as we were just having that moment. You know, this is our youngest, and it's our last unless we choose to adopt later on in life. And so this is the last chance we're going to see one of our children walk. So it's not to overshadow the football, because everything you just said is 1,000,000% true. And yeah, of course I'm geeked to talk about it over the next 3 hours, but things got put in perspective for me tonight when the Lord showed me my daughter walking and smiling. That just kind of dwarfed all of what was going on what was an excellent Saturday.
All right, so before we get to college football, number one thing, was Big Sister there to react? Was she in the room? Was she around? Was she asleep? What was going on?
Yeah, she was there. She was awake still, and it was one of those nights she was very tired, and we were about to put her down, and my wife wasn't feeling particularly well either. It was just one of those nights, and the Lord was just kind of like, you know what? We're going to end this one a different way. And yeah, so she first, I just kind of let her, I say, hey, can you walk to mommy? And I was just kind of holding her, and then I just sort of let her go, and she took those 4 steps, and she landed at mommy. And then from then on, she went for everything. And then her older sister just wanted her to walk to her, and just wanted her to walk and walk and walk and walk, and watched her walk in her room and all sorts. It was pretty phenomenal, man. No interceptions. There were no flags on the field. Okay. Nothing was going on.
No roughing the
walker.
No
big time comebacks. Nothing like that. Just perfection. So now we await the scholarship offers that are sure to come for her.
There you go. I love it. Well, congratulations to your family. I'm glad you guys had a great night. We're very happy to hear that, and we're very happy to say we
better than Texas, by the way.
Yeah. I was going to say Georgia's been walking into the end zone all game long in this one.